I hadn't planned on making a video about the Nike Air Jordan 4 SE Craft colorway, but I got it in hand, I laced it up, I put it on foot, and I realized that this shoe is beautiful. This shoe feels good, it smells good, it looks good, and there's just a few little touches and differences about this colorway that makes me think it is a somewhat special colorway of the Jordan 4. We are in a era of Jordan 4s right now. They're all over the place. That seems to be the Jordan silhouette du jour. We've passed the ones. We're kind of on the twos, threes, and fours, whatever. But right now, it's all about the fours. And I think this is one of my favorite fours to release as of late. That's not like a super collab, like an Montoya, but this is a good looking shoe. What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, your Shoemmelier, and like I said, I wasn't going to make a video about this shoe, but it's really, really good. It keeps restocking, and so it makes me think that number one, maybe people are getting their supplies in late, which makes total sense because it's been that way for almost 3 years. But I think, is it possible that people are sleeping on this colorway? I think so. I think people think this might be boring. It's just monochromatic in that kind of sky blue gray, but it does have little touches. It does have a look to it. It does have a style that makes me think it's more current than people think. And honestly, I can see this being a colorway that down the road people go, man, I really regret not getting that shoe because, like I said, it's really good. Old and new get acquainted in this crafted rendition of the Tinker Hatfield design from '89. The sneaker features faux tan dust leather on the base of the sneaker with the same hue featured on the mudguard, quarter panel, and tongue. Pale vanilla is seen on the Jumpman on the tongue and heel, with the eyelets seen in the same color as well. Grid embossed leather replaces the classic plastic webbing for a premium touch. Flat pewter is seen on the heel tab and liner, as well as on the outsole with a cream midsole with a visible air unit in the heel rounding out the sneaker. The Nike Air Jordan 4 SE Craft released on February 11th, 2023 and retails for $210 US American dollars. When it comes to fit, my foot measures about a 9.25, but that shoe size does not exist. So I either go down to a 9, hope that fits, remove the insole, or I go up to a 9.5, hope that fits, or put a secondary insole, put on additional sock, I don't know, a thicker sock, some way, shape, or form, a 9, a 9.5, my foot will fit into one of those shoes. In Jordans, I typically go to a size 9.5. I don't like lockdown in the midfoot and I need wiggle room in the toe box. And so when it comes to these basketball shoes that I wear for lifestyle purposes, I want them to be a little bit more loose. So I go up to a 9.5. To me, that is considered true to size. And so I would just suggest that in this Jordan 4, order what you normally order when it comes to the Jordan 4. It fits just like any other. It's not tighter, it's not looser. I say just go with what you know. And when it comes to comfort, well, on the base, this feels exactly like every other Jordan 4 before it. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing different about it. The sock liner is your standard material, so there's nothing special like a quilted leather or anything like that. But I will say, the tongue feels way more premium. It's softer, it's squishier. On the outside is that suede material. On the inside is that vanilla material, which is very soft. And then I think the combination of the leather and the suede on the upper, and maybe the lack of that plastic webbing that you normally find on the outside, the lateral medial side of the shoes. I think because it's not there, the shoe fits my foot a little bit more comfortable. So I would say the upper is a little bit more comfortable than your normal Jordan 4, but the insole, midsole, outsole, like your everyday Jordan 4. Now call me crazy, but I didn't realize that this didn't have the plastic webbing until I got it in hand. I was like, oh, there's no plastic webbing on there. That looks awesome. And yes, this is another example in the line of the pre-aged vintage look of shoes, which I will freely admit, at first I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. We don't need that. But the more I see it, the more I like it. It adds character to the shoe. And since I wear my shoes, the shoes will get scuffed. They'll get a little dirty. They'll get a little faded. And it just reinforces the character and style of the shoe. So I know some people don't like the Jumpman on the back, and that's okay. I'm indifferent. I love the 4. The 4 is my first or second favorite Jordan silhouette. It goes back and forth with the 3. Honestly, I don't know, the 11. 3, 4, and 11. That's my top 3 in some order, depending on the day, depending on the silhouette. That's right, the 1 is on the outside looking in 4th place. Sorry, haters. Or is it sorry, lovers? I don't really. Haters, because you hate me for not loving the Jordan 1. Regardless, I like the shoe. I think it's underrated. Possibly. I don't know. Is it being slept on? Do people like this shoe? I got it for retail. I hit on sneakers. So I don't know what it's going for on resale sites. But like I said, I see plenty of updates in Twitter or the Drops app. If you're a member of Soul Savvy like I am, they're constantly restocking this shoe. So I say go for it. Try it out. At the very least, you won't be disappointed. You'll just be like, oh, all right, that's a nice shoe. That's a nice shoe. I don't think this is going to be a shoe that you can make a lot of money on if you're trying to flip it. But if you like a shoe that has a little bit of a luxurious look and feel to it, I think this is it. I think this is it. And at first, I was all about the oil green 4, but having this in hand, this is a way more superior Jordan 4 to that one. This is luxury. I can take this to a steak restaurant on Friday night. A good steak restaurant, like a fancy one, like white towel, black towel kind of thing. The oil green 4, I love it, but that's more of like a Longhorn Steakhouse type of place. And if you don't have that, that's like your local chain, but it's good. It's like B grade, right? Like you have your homemade Italiano, right? And then you have whatever's in the middle, and then you have like Olive Garden or Fazoli's. No, Fazoli's is at the bottom, right? Longhorn Steakhouse is like mid-grade. It's a B. It's a B. I could wear this shoe at an A Wagyu beef place. The oil 4 is for the Longhorn Steakhouse, but regardless. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think about this Craft 4. Do you think it's underrated? Do you think it's overrated? Do you think it's slept on? Do you even care? Do you miss the webbing? What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. It's always about me on these videos. Why don't you comment? Let's have a discussion. Let's argue. Let's not really argue. Let's talk like gentlefolk, right? Anyway, see you in the comment section down below. To all of you out there, wherever you are. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Just Chill. That was weird. Just chill to the next episode. I fumbled that one, didn't I?